Are you familiar with the aliens, the tall whites?
The tall whites.
The tall whites. The
Talking about-
aliens.
In the mythology of,
Talking about like Dutch colonists.
yeah, like the lizard men. There's like the lizard guys, and then the grays, and then there's the tall whites.
I don't
was
think
not familiar with the tall whites. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
the mythology of that is like they did
Well done.
come from Scandinavia,
It makes sense.
Place.
The tall whites.
The tall whites, yeah.
but they are actually a race of
That's okay.
aliens
We'll get it.
that try to like blend into the crowd.
To blend into Scandinavian crowds.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
slender.
what
I have
they
very
call it.
straight hair. I'm white. I'm very good
I
looking.
speak
is-
very musically.
Speak very musically. You need a heel.
Just everyone that
You really need a
steals
heel.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that
every
happened.
girl that I'm interested in.
The tall whites. The tall
So-
whites
so-
are stealing the women that you're interested in.
So yeah, it's like the tall whites.
Stealing implies that you had them in the first place.
Are
so
what?
let's-
Touche.
Yeah. So,
Well, I mean, no one's to have really.
Mhm.
but
Touche.
They were.
wow, riposte.
They were with me.
Do you
Yeah,
want
they
this or should
control.
I?
The theory is that they control America.
That the
We gotta put this-
Scandinavians control America.
No, the tall whites do.
No, it's all white.
excuse me.
Excuse me. All right, we're
They're
gonna
a species
also.
of gray
are-
alien that undergone numerous genetic manipulations in order to preserve their race.
Is this Wikipedia?
It's it's Webster.
Some sort of a harebrained equivalent of it?
It's not harebrained. It's called the Gray Archives.
Okay.
It's not harebrained. So I do pretty well with this weapon against these guys. But against other guys, it's just like, well, it bounced right off the hole.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Bernie Sanders defeated the tall whites?
I don't know. What do you mean by defeated? And also, do they? You're saying
They
like they actually
control-
exist? I have to accept that they
control
exist.
Yeah,
Okay. They control what though? What do they control?
America.
I thought the lizard men controlled America and the world. What happened to the lizard men? There's all these competing
Yeah, I'm
schizophrenic.
not familiar
like
with
the
this
schizophrenic
hierarchy
population
of,
has these
of,
competing-
of aliens and creatures.
well, lizard men are like already here. They've been here for a long time.
Yeah,
And they peel their masks off and they're literally a reptile, right? That's what they are.
that's the idea, I think.
That's the lizard men.
Right. You've been up here already.
Okay.
I just run past them.
I prefer to kill all the rock men.
If they were Middle Eastern, they'd be considered Rockmed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great joke. A lot of wordplay coming on Manolo.
Yeah,
tonight.
you're a real.
A lot of great wordplay.
You're a regular Oscar Wilde. The only thing worse than not being talked about is pooping.
Is that an Oscar Wilde?
No, it's the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about.
It's pooping. Oh, that's Manolo. You're doing Manolo.
Yeah.
Oh God, down there. You mean is that where to go?
Yeah, that's a way to get there.
Okay. I just wish you were
Yeah,
more
get in
confident.
it, and then in that direction.
Okay. I just want your souls back. That's what I'm hoping.
So what were you on
Mhm.
about, Manolo?
What do you mean? I don't remember.
You were talking about guns, I think.
Do I have any?
Oh, are
pickup?
guns? They're just used for interrupting.
Essentially, unless you really beef up your
Like-
gun damage stat, which
Like
is
you
called
fire
blood
it in the
tinge.
air and you're like, hey, testicles and spiders fighting amongst themselves. Quit fighting.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Is
something
it-
like that.
No,
I
It's
have a speech to give.
when people like go back for an attack, you hit them, and if you hit them at the right moment, they're like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting that," and then they
Oh.
like drop to their knees, and then you can put your hand through their sternum.
Guns in this
Essentially.
layer? In this realm?
Mm-hmm.
To the lecture building.
To the lecture building.
I actually have a lecture to attend.
I've got a few things I need to say.
Steven Pinker is giving a talk about brains.
Mm-hmm, and I want to be there.
And I've got to be there. I've been
There's-
following Pinker for years.
There's free whiskey.
So I've been watching this show. It's on Amazon. I think it's originally on like the Smithsonian Channel, which is I didn't know
Oh, yeah?
the thing. It's called The Real Story, and it's about movies, like taking movies and then explaining
So like
things they're based on.
R-E-E-L.
R-E-A-L. No, it's not. It's not
Oh.
like a Manolo joke. It's like based on. It's like movies, and they just say like, what about the movies is factually correct or scientifically correct and what's
Like
not.
an Interstellar.
Yeah. I don't think they've done Interstellar yet. Though. But yeah, and so
They will.
for some reason, one of the movies they chose to do was Live Free or Die Hard,
Really?
as though that's a movie that's under a lot of debate.
Was
whether
that
or
the
not-
one where there was all the hacking?
Yeah, that's the hacking one. And so they were talking to the screenwriter, and he originally wrote the script like a while ago before. the
Uh-huh.
movie. And they changed it to be a Die Hard script.
All right.
But his original script was entitled www3.com.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, I'm not kidding. Yeah, www3.com.
That's great.
I couldn't come up with a better name for a movie about like hacking that ends the world or whatever.
I gotta tell you,
www3.com.
the
Why is
most-
this weapon so bad against these?
There were several unrealistic things in that. I mean, obviously, but
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me, my favorite was in the very beginning, when like the Pentagon recognizes that they're being hacked. The Pentagon recognizes that they're being hacked, and like the guy in charge is like, "We gotta call people. We gotta get this taken care of." And someone goes, "But it's the middle of the night."
I think I remember that. Yeah.
And it's just like,
It's the middle of the
no,
night.
you're the Pentagon. You're not gonna be like, "But I don't want to wake people up."
Yeah, I feel like the Pentagon doesn't have hours.
The Pentagon
right?
is just like, right, let's call those people because the Pentagon is currently being hacked.
Yeah, but it's.
So we should be willing to.
They didn't get their 8 hours in.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, if I'm working at the Pentagon, I'm expecting calls at all hours. I'm not going to be like, seriously, Jeff. It's like 2 a.m., man.
Can this wait, man? I mean.
Can this. I know we're being hacked, but can it wait till morning? We're just the U.S. government. I'm just going to keep slurring.
I hate projects.
You don't like. You're not into science.
I'm not into other people's science. Like, if I'm doing it, it's great. But if
Mhm.
someone else has something they're working on, they're proud of, I'm going to be jealous. I'm going to be filled with a sense of, like, a lack. Like, why am I not the one doing this? Like, why do I have to endure other
Mhm.
scientists being the successful ones? So let's just end it.
You're just
You know what-
bashing.
Those students look like the actor who played the guy in Babe.
The actor that played the guy.
You mean the
In
old
Babe.
man?
Yeah.
The old man character?
Mhm.
Is that the That'll Do guy?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'll do.
That'll do.
Pig.
I've never seen the movie, but I've heard that quote so many times.
That'll do. Pig.
That's enough. That's enough, pig. What's the pig doing that he had to say that'll do?
He's
I'm gonna stop
herding
talking.
sheep. He's herding sheep.
The pig is herding sheep?
Yeah, because it's a
Yeah.
sheep that can, or
And
it's
he's
a
like,
pig
"You
that
need to
can
stop."
herd sheep.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Was that okay?"
Oh, that'll do, meaning
And
like,
he's like,
it is
"That'll
it's
do,
good. It's
pig."
good. I thought it was like, yeah, like.
No, I'm saying it in an opposite way when I say it. I do it as an insult.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was. I thought the pig was
That'll do.
babbling
Pig.
or whatever, yeah.
No. No, he's kind of begrudgingly complimenting him because he's an older man, so I think
Mhm.
he's just like, we don't really.
Get out of here.
Because normally dogs are supposed to hurt sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
It must be annoying to get, instead of the "you died" words that appear, you got you turn into a little creature that rides in a fountain. Like
Uh,
those things.
Oh
Like
yeah, the little
skeletons.
bath messengers.
Yeah.
And then you just
Yeah.
spend the rest of the game just
Yeah.
in the. I feel like they're not writhing. I feel like they're in a sauna. I feel like they're having good. Or not a sauna, like a hot tub.
They're just stretching.
Yeah, I think they're just enjoying it.
I assumed that they were okay with their plight.
Yeah. But maybe you're right. Maybe they're in pain.
Maybe. Tough to
Too
say.
hot.
You know how to make a man worry, Manola.
Hmm?
You know how to make a man worry.
make a man worry.
Well, I am a downer.
You're a real downer. This guy thinks he's someone. I got news for you. You're not anybody that I've heard of, at least. And I know people. So.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
now we are completely free to just do whatever it is we need to do.
Yeah, let's just do let's get done what needs to be done. Like, look on the docket.
Mhm,
What's the next
mhm.
item? Move forward.
I think I found my rallying point at this point. I think I'm really ready.
I think you are, 'cause
maybe
you
up
haven't played
until
in a
this
while, so,
point,
yeah.
I've not been ready. And I
Neither
think
of us
now
have.
I'm ready.
Honestly, neither of us have been ready.
yeah,
We've
it's been not our best.
kind of a couple of brown eyes.
Yeah, couple of buttholes.
I would love to get this treasures. Should I just focus on that, or should I?
I mean,
I would
play it
love
how
to.
you want to
All
play
right, I'm
it.
gonna kill these guys.
I
Mhm.
hope you learned about sweaty clothes.
Yeah, I learned a few things. One,
I
they're
don't
gross.
care about these guys.
Two, they're fashionable.
Are they?
I think so. I think they look all right.
Sweaty clothes are disgusting.
I think
it
if you
has a
were
lot
to
of-
clean the sweaty clothes, they'd be
Well, they wouldn't be
okay.
sweaty anymore.
It has a lot of pheromones on them.
Yeah.
And that gives, for some reason, I'm just drawn.
You
to
know what I
them.
like to do is I like to spray myself in pheromones and then insult a person I actually want to have sex with.
Mhm.
Yeah, negging.
You know, I
yeah.
thought that I was, I thought that I smelled the worst in this bar, but then I met you,
A match.
and I gotta tell you, it's
You're bad.
it's enticing. It's awful, but it's enticing.
For most people, that would be awful. For me,
Yeah.
it really doesn't.
My grandma used to have that awful smell.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of grandmas, I feel
Sure.
like, have a smell, and I think it just must be what they use, like baby powder. I think it's also their houses have a
I
certain
think
smell.
they shower less.
No, they don't smell like BO. Wait, you're saying your grandma smelled like BO?
Mine smelled like nachos and
That's just
old
your own
coffee,
scent. This is
old
you.
coffee.
I think your grandmother smelled like nachos because you're always arriving with nachos.
Yeah, it's just you. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Hey, Grandma.
Grandma.
Oh, I just brought some
Brought some
nachos. Oh, there's Rock World here. I didn't realize we're in Rock World yet. I thought it was still Poison World.
Well, they are. I mean, it's both.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There's rocks everywhere.
Yeah.
Who's that guy with the TV show with the stocks?
Big Money? Or, Crazy Money?
Yeah.
No.
What was James something?
Wait, no. It was something crazy. It wasn't just James.
No, I mean, was his
Oh.
name James?
Yeah. What's his name?
Cromwell or
No. James Maddox. No.
Mad Money?
Mad Money
Yeah.
with,
Mad Money with
Ken Silverstein.
uh
With Herb Lester.
with James Bartholomew.
yeah.
Felipe, Moriscone.
Mike Dugout.
Fitzgibbons.
Chris Clandestine. Or is it clandestine?
Eh, depends on-
Chelm Bottom Barrel.
Rory Topiary.
Wrong.
The food has arrived for those of you keeping tally at home. So now's the time to eat if you're watching this.
I'm gonna go powder my nose.
So Manolo's gonna do some illicit drugs in the bathroom. As one does. Manolo's asked if it's weird that they call it the powder room, and I think it seems to make a measure of sense to me. I don't really know. But I think I would prefer to, I would prefer to do my drugs in maybe a classier setting, or somewhere where someone hasn't pooped recently. That's how I would prefer to handle my wow, that guy's got a fist on him. And he's out of here. Oh, heavens, no. Oh, boy. As I watch Matt devour his one slice of his pizza, I can't help but wonder why I didn't look at all the pizzas they had available to them. So, and to them, I mean to us, for pay. Because that's how restaurants work. You give them money for food. And if you're in the establishment for services, such as someone bringing you that food and talking to you briefly, but if you're me, hopefully not too long. I like a cut and dry experience. I would like to point out that right now Manolo's asking if he can have a slice of pizza, which you would think would be exactly the sort of thing he wouldn't want. Matt is agreeing. Manolo gives it the Manolo seal of approval. And here we go. We're going against the Brain Man. Let's see how I do. Let's see if I can do this. These guys nearly always kill me. It's not important right now. The brain man is dead. The brain man is dead. Drink that sedative. Woo! All right.